So another influencer has died with over 500,000 followers and subscribers on multiple platforms. And we still can't figure out why? The world is shocked again by the sudden death of another social media influencer. And yet this one is different because this one was one of these doctors. This guy, Dr. Alfredo Victoria Moreno, you may not have heard of him, but over in Mexico and Latin countries, this guy was a rock star. He appeared on various TV shows like Mexico Today. Dr. Alfredo was a passionate advocate for this mRNA vaccine. The 42-year-old public health specialist died in his sleep on Monday due to a myocardial infarction, or in other words, he had a heart attack. According to the reports, he was sleeping and died sometime during the night. He was otherwise, according to reports, in excellent health, took care of himself, worked out, and he had no pre-existing medical conditions. Dr. Alfredo's dedication to the public health was evident through his various platforms. It is said that his energetic appearances on the TV show Mexico Today, where he administered the vaccine to staff members on air, was a testament to his unwavering commitment to the vaccine. He maintained a strong social media presence, encouraging his over 400,000 Instagram followers to get that. Now, this is nothing to celebrate, absolutely. Even if you hold a differing opinion, this is still tragic. Every time I hear of a guy dying or a girl dying from this stuff, it just amazes me that somehow we can't figure out why, or if we say it, your voice is silenced. You remember last year, bodybuilder and author Doug Brignall, healthy guy, at least seemingly, right? Ate healthy, took care of himself, died just months after he got that, claiming that it was safe and effective and that he would be a guinea pig to make sure it was for other people. And he paid for it with his life. You know, professional basketball player Oscar Cabrera, 28 years old, had pressure being a pro player on a pro team, had to get that or he could not play basketball, and he died during a stress test. All of these guys, seemingly very healthy, did not make it. This news article goes on to say that the news of this doctor's sudden death was just shocking to people, and people don't even know what to think at this point. Well, I can tell you what to think. I mean, not that that's my job, but I can tell you why this is happening. And it's amazing that we are gathering all of these names for why it's happening, from adult sudden death syndrome to you name it, and nobody can seem to figure it out. Where's the workforce gone? Where are all the young men and the young women gone? Well, I'm going to tell you, worldwide, this is an immense problem. This article goes on to say that despite his significant contributions to health, Dr. Alfredo's sudden death has sparked immense controversy all over the world. Many people who are skeptical of the vaccine have added him to the growing list of young people who have suddenly died from heart attacks or strokes that are suspected to be related to this vaccine. Now, we all know of Joe Aesthetics, who just died recently, who had 4 of those things, and just recently did an interview where he talked about he had to get his blood cleaned out, and then he was dead just recently as well. This only increases when these guys die. It only increases and supports the position that this was an incredibly bad idea, and this was to control the world You want to talk about the Johnny come lately or the too little too late? Now people are starting to insist that there are more trials that are to be run on this vaccine and more research could be conducted before this shot is administered to large groups of people. Wait a minute. I thought this has been administered almost to the entire world. Thankfully, me and my family, we did not. Sadly, death like Dr. Victoria's are shrouded in mystery, and there's very little transparency about what the causes of their death are. This only stokes more division and distrust in the conventional medical system that coerces people into taking a shot rather than offering them to be informed about what's going on. You remember, we even had a president that got up and told everybody and tried to shame people for not taking the shot, and even tried to make it mandatory in this country, which is against the law. On his social media, Dr. Victoria described himself as a Charlie Oscar Victor Igloo Delta 19er fighter. He was an epidemiologist, a vaccine expert, and a public health specialist. Most of his followers may be Spanish speaking, but I'm telling you now, this is a very common happening all over the world, and we've all seen it. Tell me what your thoughts are. Am I right? Am I wrong? What's truly going on and why? I'm asking you to put it in the comments below. Be careful what you say down there, because just remember, Big Brother is always watching.